Hey there guys, it's Sam, and today we have another new video. What we're going to be looking at is Lakeville now. This is a pretty fun map. I enjoy it from either side, but for my dollars, Self Spawn definitely has the advantage, so let me know in the comments what you think about that. North Spawn. D4 is the hot spot here. We have the light tank spotting looking to the south, trying to see that JK row with the medium set up behind doing DPS. Now moving into the city, D9, E9, we have a heavy tank buttoned up to the church and the tank destroyer set up to defend him there. North Spawn number 2. This is a little different wrinkle, but worth doing in your pubs. We have a light tank into that C6-7 area. Now he's in a bush there. His job is to both spot that H-row low ground, but also more importantly to look into that 4-line hill. Now that's going to allow the North Spawn to have a very good idea on what's moving around the middle, and also he has the chance to boogie out as needed. Now the tank destroyer in B34 can push up, contest the middle, or in fact set up there and receive this city, which will be pushing through at some point. Your remaining heavies and mediums will be doing a valley push here. Super crucial that these tanks that are going to be pushing valley don't get lit at different times. So it's totally fine to push valley on Lakeville. The problem that you run into most often in pubs is that one guy pokes, gets lit, pauses, everyone else shows up, gets lit, pauses, because the enemy had time to rotate after the first dude poked his nose up. South Spawn. Light tank into F4, looking into the north. Now, South Spawn has this quite a bit easier than north. They can see AB row very, very easily. Now, the medium who's backing him up needs to be dumping the DPS. This is the chance to win the game. The lights and meds from either side have that opportunity in the first 60 to 120 seconds. And the team that gets the most damage on the enemy leaving spawns is going to win this probably 70% of the time, if not for the HP, but for the morale. Moving into the city in G90, we have a heavy, more on the 0 line, and then the tank destroyer playing one of the inner lanes there. These tanks are going to want to move up if possible. And lastly, guys, we see a deployment that should be very familiar to you. This is prototypical pubs. Why I put it on here is because actually it's not that bad of a deployment. And secondarily, this is a perfect deployment if you want to be flexing. And you can move from any of these positions for any of these tanks classes to support another area of the map. Heavies can get back to base no problem if they go 30-35 kph. Any of the tier 10s that are not a Moz or any 100, that kind of thing, no issues whatsoever. Mediums can flex out of the mid and either support Valley or Ghost City, which is honestly going to be more common. And then tank destroyers can either push the 2 line if they're not contested, or can move into the center and start contesting that. That is all, guys, for Lakeville. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a pretty fun map to do, actually. Give me some feedback as well on the mini map. So I've had some problems. I used map tactic for forever, then map tactic went down. Now it's redirecting somewhere else. Yada yada yada. No sob stories here today, but basically there's been some mix and match. So if y'all have a favorite HUD design, something like that, let me know and I'll try to implement it in my future videos, because I am looking for a standard solution here. That's it for today, guys. Happy tanking, and I'll see you later.